There is one thing that people really complained about in Pokémon Legends Arceus, and that was the lack of multiplayer. Clearly, the stage for online battles was not meant to be Hisui, but still the Galar region. New regional forms, new legendary forms, and even new Pokémon never able to be used. What a shame, isn't it? Well, we all know that wasn't the case, and that might tell us something about the future. So hey, I'm not so ace trainer and Mega Evolution in Gen 10? Let's get into it. Like I mentioned before, in Pokémon Legends Arceus we had a whole bunch of new faces added to the ever-growing Pokédex, not only as new legendary Pokémon like in Amoras, but also as new regular Pokémon evolutions like Cleaver and Weirdeer for example. Not only that, we also got a bunch of regional forms like the Swing starters for example, as well as origin forms in the very strange Origin Palkia and Origin Dialga. And just as we thought they'd be forever locked in Pokémon Legends Arceus, forever trapped in Hisui, they became available in Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet, with some of them actually able to be caught in the Indigo Disc. And above all, everyone that likes to play online can finally use them for their battles. But how does this tie into Gen 10? Well, for that, we have to look at something that we expect from Pokémon Legends ZA. The new Pokémon Legends game set in the city of Lumiose is still basically without anything revealed, so we're floating around in the beautiful world of speculation and Pokémon theories. But there are a few things we expect to see there. This, of course, includes things like regional forms and legendary forms, as well as possibly some new evolutions like we had in Hisui. There's only one problem working against that, or at least against us having as many as we did back in the Gen 4 prequels: the presence of Mega Evolution in the game. This is one of the few things they actually confirmed in the teaser trailer, likely to touch on that little mega nostalgia brain section that every Pokémon fan appears to have. And because of this, we actually expect new Mega Evolutions to be introduced. This doesn't mean that we expect every alternate form to be scrapped, but it does mean that we expect Megas to take some spots for themselves. And here is where Gen 10 gets to the party. Just like Gen 9 had all of the extra things that were introduced in Pokémon Legends Arceus eventually available, both by transfer and actually catchable, so will Gen 10 likely have all the new things available from Pokémon Legends ZA. And sure, we don't have to give regional forms a second thought when it comes to this, or even new Pokémon or new legendary Pokémon. They can simply make them show up there and it's all good, or they make them available through Pokémon Home. No one will complain. There's no need to alter the game in order to do that. Mega Evolution on the other hand, well, they aren't simply your run-of-the-mill forms. No, they're a battle gimmick. You would likely at least need Mega Stones to be available. This would mean that Gen 10 would bring back a fan-favorite gimmick that for a while actually seemed to be a mainstay of the franchise. But what route would they take? I can see three different scenarios here, with the first one being I am wrong and Mega Evolution just stays in Pokémon Legends ZA, but then again, that is not fun. The second scenario is one I don't see happening, and that is having no new battle gimmick in Gen 10, with Mega Evolution taking the main spot once again. This would be something we haven't seen ever since the release of battle gimmicks way back in Gen 6. Every main generation since then had its own battle gimmick that did not only shake things up, but made every new place have its own personality. It's hard to imagine Galar without Dynamax or Paldea without Terastal. The gimmicks eventually become the way we remember a region, something that is not much the case with Mega Evolution since it was present in so many games, which takes us to the third scenario. This one takes us back to Gen 7 when we first saw this happen. While Gen 7 had its own battle mechanics, Z-moves, it also kept Mega Evolution as part of its world, with us receiving a Mega Ring from Dexio and Sina and having most of the Mega Stones available simply through purchase at the battle tree. This is something I can see happening with Gen 10 having its own gimmick, something I have a few ideas for but I don't feel like it's the right time to talk about, but also having Mega Evolution somehow present in the game, either through Kalosian characters showing up or some other plot-related reason. This would be the perfect way to make available all of the new possibilities from Legends ZA, but still have Gen 10 be its own thing without the need to lean on something we've already had before. In fact, they could do it exactly as they did with Gen 9 and have all of that come with DLC. I mean, DLC in Scarlet and Violet already took us to Kitakami and then Unova, so who's to say that whatever DLC comes for Gen 10 won't be taking us right back to Kalos for a brand new mega adventure. And that is all I have for you today. Mega Evolution might be on the brink of returning to the main games after Pokémon Legends ZA, but what about you? Do you expect this to happen in Gen 10? Let me know in the comments down below. And now, like the video if you like it, dislike if you don't, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon content and also ring the bell so you know when the next video is out. Also, you can become a channel member or check out my merch in order to further support the channel. I'd be forever thankful for that. You can follow me on social media or check out one of my streams here and on Twitch. All the links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.